off to its new home. Alright, well, as you guys saw, Mons is gone. The gentleman says it's going to be up and running by, he's thinking next summer. He's going to try to come up here with it, see if I can get a video of that. Should be good. Glad it's going to get another life. He definitely seems to have the skill and the tools and facilities to be able to actually make that thing work, so happy ending that way, sad ending that we don't get to do it, but is what it is. Save everyone we can, right? That said, we do still have this as a project to finish up. So, as I sort of showed quickly in another video, and wow, this highway is getting loud these days. It's primed. Everything on it is primed on the outside. We're ready to rock and roll that way. But there's one problem, which is taillights. We've got these taillights. They'll work just dandy. Pretty basic. So you get your clearance, your taillight, brake light, and on the driver's side, your plate light with a bracket. Nice and legal. Everything's good, right? Sort of. Over here, if you'll notice, I can't really put it on the bumper because the studs, yeah, no. So I could put just a little bracket up top, a little piece of iron there, steel, whatever, and no problem, I can make that work, right? Well, here's the problem. Works on that side. I come over here and try to do that. Look where that plate bracket is. That's going to have the license plate hanging down below the fender, and that fender's already pretty bleeding low. So that means all the rocks are going to get chucked at it, dirt, everything, hills are going to scrape it. That plate is not going to last very long. So I'm going to take the angle iron that I have for going there, and I'm going to weld it up here so I can mount the light up top, and then the plate is going to be nice and safe up here. Yeah, I think that's the best way to go. Anyways, so yeah, that's what we're going to be up to today. I've already grabbed a piece of cardboard there and cut it to be an angle that I need. So all I did was take a piece of cardboard, held it up against it at the back, went, okay, there we go, that's what I need, drew a line, cut the cardboard. Now I just need to go on to the angle iron and put that angle onto two pieces, one for the left, one for the right, and we'll have two little brackets. So quick slice and dice with a Sawzall with a metal blade, and that's what we've got. Have to reposition it a little bit because right now it's just holding by magnets, obviously. But there we go. So we've got our bracket. I'll have to play around with the height a little bit and find just the right spot for it, and I'll mark it out, grind off that primer, a little bit of that primer, and we'll weld it on. And then do the same for that side. We should be off to the races for having everything primed on this and ready for a top coat, finally. Finally. The only other thing that I'll probably end up doing before top coat is for the wiring up on the tongue here. I've got that distribution block. Well, I'd like to drill the holes and prime inside the hole so it doesn't rust to mount that. So find a nice spot for that, and not sure if I'll put it right here or a little further up. Probably get the truck in here and cock it at a weird angle so that I know how far I need that cable to be able to go. Even like pretty much a full jackknife just to not be tearing out. But yeah, other than drilling a couple holes and putting those little brackets on, it's top coat, wire it, put that truck bed liner on in the wheel wells, and then we're into here, and yes, that is the Lemans hood. The gentleman is coming back to get the hood, the 2 front seats, and the center console. So, yeah, we're on to the inside here, which is going to be a lot of sanding, all that flaky, cruddy paint off of the fiberglass ceiling, priming these walls and painting it white, so it's lighter in there for the horses. And then, of course, we need floors. And right now, with the cost of lumber, that and the plywood for those walls, that's gonna be a scary proposition. Anyways, cross that bridge when we get there. Let's get welding. Okay, we're gonna have to try something else to hold this on, because every time I start to even try to strike anything, it's knocking this off. Kind of a pain in the butt. How can I reposition these magnets? Well, let's see. Let's figure something out. That seems to have kind of worked. So, knock off a little focus. It's not pretty, but we'll knock off that slag and see what it's like after I get the front bit kind of tacked up and together. On the video, that looks like that's a lot bigger gap than it actually is. Anyways, let's get that one done. Well, I never claimed to be a welder, but it's there, it's on, it's hot. We'll see what happens. Forgot my wire brushing that downstairs, so we'll see what goes. But yeah, there we are. Focus, please. Focus, focus, focus. There we go. Yeah, again, not pretty, but it's there. It's on. You know, there's worse jobs. Heck, I've seen worse holding frames together. All right. Rinse. Repeat. Said it before, I'll say it again. I am definitely not a welder. But ugly as that is, it's on. It's on, and they are on when it's still hot. Shaking the whole thing, so they're on good enough for lights, that's for sure. Alright. Next up, I'm not going to bother painting all that just yet. I also noticed I have to grind off for must for rust. I don't know if that's going to show. See if I can get a little light on there. I've got to grind all that off because I thought that that was all painted already. No. Oh well. Alright. So, drill holes, prime, no, drill holes, grind off, rust, prime, call it good. Cool. I'm alright with that. Well, there we go. Taillights are mocked into place. It's not bad. I think they look fairly even. Should do alright. And all I gotta do is get rid of that little bit of rust. Finish drilling holes for the clips to hold the wiring to the frame. And prime it all.